Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulillah. My dear student, greeting to you all. Today, inshallah, we will carry on with our English language lessons. My name is teacher Inas Al-Hudaythi. So as you can see on your screen, today, inshallah, we will start our new unit. The name of the unit is called Eid Celebration. Eid Celebration. As we are starting this unit, we will start with lesson number 1. As you can see, or maybe you noticed this by now, this lesson or this unit is on the second semester's book. So I hope you received your book by now. This is your book, my dear student. You can notice that it has number 4. Make sure you have this book by now, because in the last unit, it was at book number 3. So this is your book for this semester or for the rest of this semester. Let's start with the classroom instructions, my dear student, as these are at the beginning of your books. Classroom instructions are instructions often made by the teacher to the students, perhaps by saying, welcome to the class, good evening, good morning, watch me, please listen to me. As I mentioned several times, my dear student, I'm giving you instructions like read, or write, or repeat, listen carefully, say the words, very good, copy, trace. These are called classroom instructions. Also, we might use close your books or open your book, okay? We might use close your book if we don't need our books, or I might say open your book if we need to do something or write something down. Saying great, good, and at the end of the lesson, we might use the word goodbye. Goodbye. Very good. Also, I have some instructions list. I highly encourage you to go ahead and read these instructions. It's at the beginning of your book to know what do we mean by the instructions. For example, if I say answer, choose, circle, listen, join, copy, connect, complete, find, and so many other examples. So, also at the beginning of your book, you can find that we have some words or some information that we might use. For example, I have numbers counting from number 1 till number 100. Okay, as you can see, I have all the numbers starting from number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. We cover numbers. We are not going to do this, but what I need you to do is practice saying the numbers on your own as a homework. Also, you have this at the beginning of your book, book number 4, the alphabets. These were the alphabets, all the English alphabets, starting from number 1 with some pictures and some words. Let's go ahead and read the letters with the words together. I have letter A. As you can see, I have them capital and small. Apple. B, bag. C, cat. D, door. E, egg. F, fish. G, green. H, hat. I, ink. J, juice. K, key. L, lamb. M, moon. N, 9. O, orange. P, pen. Q, quilt. R, rabbit. S, sun. T, U, umbrella. V, vase. W, water. X, x-ray. Y, UU, and Z, zoo. Very good, my dear student. Now, also you have this is the content of this book, okay? As we carry on in our journey, we will take unit number 1, which is Eid Celebration, that will start at page 11. And we will have the other 3 units, which is travel, transportation, animals, shops and malls for the second semester. So let's start, my dear student, with our unit, the first unit of this book, Eid Celebration. When you ever hear the word Eid celebration, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? That we will celebrate. we will be happy about a holy occasion, okay? For example, this is Eid celebration, the name of our unit. When we look at this picture, my dear student, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? This family is celebrating Eid al-Fitr. Very good. They are having family gathering for breakfast in the morning. This is Eid al-Fitr. So what I need you to do is say the words, say them, repeat them after me, please. Eid al-Fitr. Eid al-Fitr. One more time. Eid al-Fitr. One last time. Eid al-Fitr. Very good, my dear student. Remember, this is two of the holy occasions that we as Muslims celebrate in our countries. The other one is the other celebration, which is Eid al-Adha. Very good, my dear student. Eid al-Adha. One more time. Eid al-Adha. One last time. Eid al-Adha. Very good. Remember, this is the second occasion, the holy occasion that Muslims celebrate. Next one. As you can see, I have balloons, fireworks. This word or this picture is about celebration. We celebrate when we are happy about something, okay? Normally we celebrate Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha. Very good. So again, celebration. Celebration. One more time, celebration. One last time, celebration. Very good. Last word here I have, or the last picture, as you can see, one is giving the other one a gift or a present. Very good. A gift or a present. If someone graduates, or if I want to visit someone, if he is or she is sick, we might give a present or a gift. Also, we give presents and gifts during Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha, especially for children. Now, before we start, let's go ahead and remember, when do we celebrate Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha, my dear student? In order to do that, because in our last unit, Days and Weather, we practice saying the month, the Gregorian month. But today we will try to put the Islamic months in order, okay? As you can see here, I have all the Islamic months, but they are not in the correct order. For example, I have Dhul Hijjah, Muharram, Shaban, Rajab, Jumad al-Awwal, Dhul Qa'dah, Ramadan, Safar, and so on. Now I need you to help me to put the Islamic month in the correct order. So what's the first month, my dear student? What is the first month? The first month is Muharram. Excellent. Muharram is the first month. Excellent. What's the second month? So Muharram, I have Safar. Very good. Safar is the second month. Muharram, Safar. What's the third now? Excellent, my dear student. It is Rabi' al-Awwal. So Muharram, Safar, Rabi' al-Awwal. Then I have Rabi'. Very good. Rabi' al-Thani. Very good. It's the fourth month. Next I have Jumad al-Awwal. Very good. Then I have Jumad al-Thani or Jumad al-Akhir. Very good. So that's the sixth month. Next I have Rajab. Rajab is the seventh month. Very good, my dear student. Next I have the month that comes before Ramadan is Sha'ban. Very good. Sha'ban is the eighth month. Next I have Ramadan. Excellent. Ramadan is the ninth month. I have Shawwal, the 10th. Dhul Qa'dah is the 11th. Dhul Hijjah is the 12th. Very good. Now let's say the Islamic months one more time in the correct order. I have Muharram, Safar, Rabi' al-Awwal, Rabi' al-Thani, Jumad al-Awwal, Jumad al-Thani, Rajab, Sha'ban, Ramadan, Dhul Qa'dah, Dhul Hijjah. Now, when do we celebrate Eid al-Fitr and when do we celebrate Eid al-Adha? We celebrate Eid al-Fitr the first day of Shawwal after Ramadan, And when do we celebrate Eid al-Adha? The 10th day of Dhul Hijjah. Okay? We will talk more about Eid al-Adha in our next lesson, inshallah. As you can see here, my dear student, these are different pictures that represent different things people normally do at either Eid al-Fitr or Eid al-Adha. For example, for the first picture, I can see people praying or greeting each other after or before Eid prayer. Because as you know, I have a prayer at Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha. So they pray, they greet each other. What else? What else they might do? Excellent, they might give gifts to someone, maybe to children, maybe to old people, my parents, my grandparents. Excellent. And also we have family gathering. Very good. So if you have all these things, then you are extremely lucky. Pray, greet each other, give gifts to someone, and family gathering. Some people might have, like for example, family reunion. Stay together, cook together, have food together, and so on. Now, I have 4 different pictures with 4 words. Let's try to match the picture with the words. I have the word money, family, new clothes, and prayer. Remember, all these words are linked or associated with Eid celebration, right? So the word money, which one? It is this money. Very good, my dear student. This is money. Next one is prayer. Very good. She is praying because that's what people do. Eid prayer for Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha. Very good. Excellent. Next I have new clothes. Very good. Excellent. It is very important that we wear our best outfits or our best clothes during Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha. And the last one I have is a picture of a family. Now, we will use all these pictures to form what do people do in Eid al-Adha. I have similar things between Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha, but Eid al-Adha is slightly different. For example, people pray the prayer. In Eid al-Adha and Eid al-Fitr, they do the same thing. They pray, Eid prayer. What else they do? What else do people do during Eid al-Adha? They sacrifice an animal. Why do we do that? To commemorate the memory of Prophet Ibrahim and his son, Prophet Ismail. When we sacrifice an animal, it could be a sheep, a cow, a camel. Also, we might give presents or gifts, even to kids. What else we might do? Family gathering. That will be a very good day to gather with your family members. Also, we might visit relatives, close relatives, faraway relatives. So, let's read again. What do people do during Eid al-Adha? They might pray Eid prayer. What else they might do? Sacrifice an animal. It could be a sheep, it could be a cow, it could be a camel. We might give presents or gifts to kids. Family gatherings are very important during Eid, and we might visit our relatives. Okay? Now, let's move to Eid al-Fitr now. First, what is Eid al-Fitr? It is an Islamic celebration. So it's very important that we celebrate this and we teach our kids to celebrate Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha. So again, what is Eid al-Fitr? It is an Islamic celebration. It's a holy occasion for us as Muslims. When is Eid al-Fitr, my dear student? Is it in Muharram? Is it in Dhul Hijjah? Eid al-Fitr it comes after Ramadan. Exactly, it is the first day of Shawwal. The first day of Shawwal is Eid al-Fitr. Remember, celebrate that day. How is Eid al-Fitr celebrated? How can we celebrate this day? Some are common with the Eid al-Adha. We might give presents or gift to someone, perhaps kids. We might have a family gathering also. And it's very important to pray Eid prayer. Okay, so don't forget to teach your kids how important this celebration is. So what is Eid al-Fitr? It is an Islamic celebration. When is Eid al-Fitr? It comes after Ramadan. How is Eid al-Fitr celebrated? It is celebrated in so many ways, perhaps by give presents or gifts to kids, family gathering, and don't forget to pray Eid prayer. Now, I need you to open your books, my dear student, at page 12. Okay, so for page 12, as you can see, this is the first lesson, Unit 1, Lesson 1. I have 4 pictures. Let's go ahead and read the first one. Look and read. Eid al-Fitr. One more time, Eid al-Fitr. One last time, Eid al-Fitr. Very good. Let's go to the next picture. Eid al-Adha. Eid al-Adha. One last time, Eid al-Adha. Very good. And I have sacrifice an animal. Why do we do this? To commemorate the memory of Prophet Ibrahim and his son. And we will talk about their story in our next lesson. Next, I have the word celebration, because remember, we need to celebrate during Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha. Also, we might give gifts and presents to anyone, perhaps children. So let's read again. Celebration. Celebration. One more time. Celebration. One last time. Celebration. Very good, my dear student. Next one I have gifts or presents. Very good, my dear student. Now, let's move to page 13, my dear student. For page 13, I will zoom in for the upper part. Read. Eid al-Fitr comes after the last day of Ramadan. So, when Ramadan is over, which is the 9th month, the first day of Shawwal is Eid al-Fitr. Okay? So, let's read again. Eid al-Fitr comes after the last day of Ramadan. Very good, my dear student. Number 2. Muslims sacrifice animals. What kind of animals are we sacrificing? As I told you, we might sacrifice sheep, cows, or camels at Eid al-Adha, especially Eid al-Adha. Okay? So again, Muslims sacrifice animals, sheep, cows, or camels at Eid al-Adha. We celebrate special days. Children have gifts in Eid al-Adha, or children give gifts at Eid al-Adha to their parents and relatives. So they may receive their gifts from their parents and their relatives. Now let's go to the lower part of page 13. As you can see here, I have a conversation. So what I need you to do, my dear student, find someone right next to you and practice reading this conversation with. I will be doing this on my own. Dad, when is Eid al-Fitr? It is the first day of Shawwal. It comes after the last day of Ramadan. Again, Dad, when is Eid al-Fitr? It's the first day of Shawwal. It comes after the last day of Ramadan. Okay, now let's go to the second conversation. Do you like Eid, Faris? Of course, Dad. It's great. I like it. We have gifts, new clothes, and have fun with our relatives. Let's read it again. Do you like Eid, Faris? Of course, Dad. It's great. I like it. We have gifts, new clothes, and have fun with our relatives. Now, let's try to remember what we have learned or what we have introduced in this lesson, my dear student. In this lesson, we talked more about Eid celebration. How can we talk about, or how can we celebrate Eid al-Fitr, for example? Give ideas additional to the ideas we have in this class. In this class, we presented ideas like give gifts to children, have a family gathering or reunion. Don't forget to pray the prayer. Also, we might wear our best clothes or outfits. Okay? For Eid al-Adha, we might add something which is sacrifice an animal. Why do we do this? Because it's a very holy occasion that we need to show respect to Prophet Ibrahim and his son. So we might sacrifice a camel, a cow, or a sheep. So that was my lesson, my dear student. Until I see you next time, stay safe. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.